Traveler, welcome to Rolling Renegades, the tabletop RPG show where my friends somehow make their constitution saves into oblivion not to suffer from heat metal. Either way, we have no clarifications from last episode because it's looking pretty good overall.
Yeah, we haven't had any time to reflect on it, so...
How wonderful is that? It's as if we filmed these back to back. So
I'm completely different.
I have a different shirt on, see?
Amazing. Let's roll. Previously on Rolling Renegades, you all fought quite a bit of stuff. Multiple Leerlin, zombies, and Lucenia, who you found out was the shopkeep. Obviously, Innkeeper. Yes, sorry. She
Correction.
She was not. Well, you don't even know her new name yet, but that is who she is. But yeah, you survived quite a few epic tumbles at that point. So very impressive. We did have somebody get knocked down, but he got back up again. Nat 20, which was pretty awesome with the 1 HP. So we will start exactly from that point of Antivan just getting knocked on his rear from Thunderwave and Zephy being like, oh, I could have punched her again.
I could have punched more?
Ha!
Wait, he's only got 1 health. Hit him.
I'm up.
No, I don't want him to go down.
Hey, Rowan.
What? Oh,
I don't think she was racist.
why not? Oh.
I mean, I did kill her.
There was revenge.
She might have.
I don't see how that has
Are you saying she had a right to be racist against you? Is that what you're trying to
I don't see
She wasn't racist, but she had a reason to hate me.
Oh, yeah. She knew.
She knew what was coming.
She knew.
She had premonition.
Yes.
She had seen her death.
And that's why she had it all scrawns.
Yep. No, it was just you the whole time.
We don't have healing potions, do we?
No.
I have a note in my
And you're
thing.
fully out of
Get
spells.
Yeah, mine is get potions, dang it. I had that 2 sessions ago. We haven't had an opportunity to.
Yeah, and if we short rest, we don't have any hit dice.
Yeah.
So, we could use a long rest.
We're close to the entrance, right?
God has put up the map of the city, which suggests maybe we can return to the city quickly.
No, that is more of me just doing kind of pre-work.
Okay.
I
Also,
wouldn't read too much into it.
We're not widely accepted in this city.
That's true.
Let me point out something, is that you guys all have a knack for finding enemies to fight when you are very, very low in resources and health.
Yeah.
So this is not necessarily a guarantee, okay?
That's also not a good idea.
What about the Smith who really liked that
The picture?
picture I drew?
He might be a safe harbor for us.
Find refuge with the guy who has a crush on John.
Yeah.
So what's
No, only on the picture.
I mean,
That's actually a very good
he might be upset.
clarification.
I mean, the whole town thinks that we killed Daniel.
Wait till they find out we killed the innkeeper.
But you find out we did kill Daniel.
Wait, no, they found that out.
They know that now.
Or they assume we did, but yeah.
You never know who's overhearing us, so I was trying not to admit to it, but okay, guys.
The kill count's up.
It was in self-defense. I don't know why he was attacking us. He's a necromancer.
That's
Necromancer bad.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to have another trial? Is it or another? Sorry, different campaign.
That was one of my favorite episodes of that campaign.
That was pretty good.
We did a trial. I was very proud of it.
So, mechanics-wise, what's the deal here? He's got 1 health.
He has 1 health.
You're stabilized. He
He's
can walk
stabilized.
around.
He literally just came back.
Yeah.
You ever watch
Asleep?
wrestling?
Yeah.
And when the Undertaker comes up,
Yeah.
that's what he did. Literally that's
Wait,
literally
only
what it
one
was.
So we don't have to carry him. He can walk.
You do not have to
walk.
carry him. He can walk.
I mean, you can carry him if you want to.
No.
Mutt and
If you wanna
Riley
be- if you
will
wanna
give
be
you
a bro.
emotional support.
Mutt comes over.
No.
Licks my face.
He doesn't have the same friendship we do.
I pet,
Dogs know.
I pet the dog.
Dogs
what?
know.
Knows what?
Dogs know when you need help.
Yeah. He licks your face.
Yes.
So can we,
The dog.
based on where we are and all this, and we know that this is partially man-made, partially natural cave structure, can we suss out any sort of storage area that might have been down here?
Yeah, should we cut back to the dungeon?
Do my sense.
Roll investigation, and I'll tell you what's up.
Never mind.
I'll
was it?
also investigate.
I got a 7.
14.
My divine sense sounds anything.
Not anymore. You have
investigation
smitten
plus 1.
or
15.
smoked everything possible.
That's divine.
Everything that's undead celestial, right?
Undead celestial, and it also will include the Vitae Mori.
Oh, it does. Okay.
But the Vitae Mori are on the edge, which is part of why you had trouble with Jana.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Jana had a little bit more tough, because Jana is actually very similar-esque to you. However, he is not made by a god.
My brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So-
see.
Yes, yes. One of the ways to become special is Tiane creates restless ones. The other way is the Lyratran. Both are very similar in how they are suspended in their life.
I don't think I want to be special.
So special.
So you got a 15. I got a
I got 15.
You got a 15?
7. So
Did anybody else want to
spell Vitae Mori?
Vitae.
I got that part.
Latin for life and death?
Morae. Guessing? I don't know.
Yeah, how do you spell Mori?
Morai.
M-O-R-I. Memento Mori.
Oh, okay.
I remember death. Yeah, Memento
Okay.
Mori. I literally just put 2 Latin words together, and then I kept an E on which should be Vita or Vita.
Vitamin.
I kept an E on there because I liked Vitae better.
Okay.
That's it.
I added that to my notes, so.
Yep, Vitae.
he made the vengeance list.
But that's part of the why you're special, and where we're having the disconnect with the traditional 5e Dungeons and Dragons definition of undead.
Finally.
Because I was very consistent in episodes
so hard.
1 and 2 of you are not undead, or
Right.
something else. That is the something else. So anybody else wanted to roll investigation? Rowan or...
That's how you investigate?
Yeah. they scream at it and they listen for the reverberations. and
echolocation.
Yeah, I'm a bat. Apparently, they thought that bats never like slapped into each other because of their sonar, and then once we got high speed cameras, they're like, oh no, they hit each other.
Oh, dude.
They smacked into each other all the heck time.
It's too fast.
All right, with your roll and your roll, so that gives us Antiven and Zephy. With your rolls, you actually figure out that we are pretty close towards the end of the tunnel system. So you're ultimately correct with, I told you not to assume, but you are somewhere underneath the town. You did find one of the areas where Jana had fallen down. So you probably have located the well that you threw him down, because it does open out into an area
we
that
found the water reservoir.
Yes. So you have you have found a bunch of that. You have found approximately that area.
Is there any evidence of other enemies in the area?
Not of the ones I can sense.
Not of the ones that you can see.
What about things that I can sense?
What can you sense?
With my eyes.
Eyeballs, and my nose,
What can I sense?
and
Regular
my
senses of
regular
sensing.
senses.
Your perception picks up on nothing.
We can ask
You
Mutt
reach out and
too.
touch
Mutt,
things.
do you smell any danger?
Should we just sleep down here?
We did kill everything down here.
We think we did.
It can't be worse than the town because we don't know how they're gonna...
We know the town is not like us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to go back up there. What's our end game here? Like, what are we trying to do?
We were trying to figure out what the hell was going on at the mill.
I think we figured out what was going on at the mill. What do you think?
I do think
Guys,
we did.
guys.
Yeah. You think so?
We killed the innkeeper. We now own a bar.
What does your vengeance say?
Right of
about that?
conquest.
Is her body nearby? Does it look like the innkeeper, or does it look like the monster?
Oh yeah, can we check out her?
Oh, you can check her out, except not.
What?
She was pulled down to hell.
Her body was, or her soul was?
All
of it.
Wow.
So there's no keys where she was.
There's
Is there any
nothing.
loot?
Dang it.
There's no loot.
No deed
Is
to
there a loot?
You know what? During your investigation, you find a loot.
Oh, okay.
I already have a loot. Take it back.
You
I was gonna say, Rowan, did you drop your loot?
Give it back.
I don't know how to play a loot.
Give it back.
You can have Rowan teach you.
I know how to play a loot.
I can teach you.
I'll throw the loot into the water.
What?
You're
You're gonna take that from
They didn't want it.
Out of character. How dare you?
in character? How dare you?
With your investigation checks, on top of that, you have found one of the areas where Lucenia was actually operating out of. She had kind of like this table and cloths, and then you find an area where she has candles set up and there's markings on the ground. The markings were probably part of some sort of ritual. You do perception check, everyone.
Yeah.
Nope.
3.
Total of 19.
7.
19.
10.
As you walk into the area where you find all of her implements and everything that she, some of her books and whatnot,
Wow, look at all these implements and books and whatnot.
you smell the memorable scent of time.
I was about to say.
Aha!
Time is very much present in the aroma is very much present in this room, and you can even see it on kind of on the grounds. There's even circles of it as containerized. The interesting aspect, though, is this seems to be where all the failed Leerlins come from. The Leertran.
Oh wait, can you make a failed Leerlin or just a failed Leertran?
Leerlins are inherently failed Leertrans. So you can...
Just saying you say failed Leerlin, so I'm just
yes,
clarifying.
that is true.
Correction.
On the
Just
spot.
clarifying.
On the spot.
Just clarifying. Yeah.
Gotta keep me honest, guys.
This is mentally what I want to do from now on.
Basement.
Correction!
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, thanks, right. That's what I meant.
That's fine.
Objection!
It's fine with me.
There's also a whole show on YouTube called Corrections.
Oh, is there?
Seth Meyers.
As long as you find it amusing, works for me.
Myers.
You're in the area where inherently this is where all the failed Leertrans are, which are Leerlins. Interestingly enough, you would expect the Leertran to have come from this area. However, that is not the case, at least from what you can guess on all of the failed experiments of the body parts and so on and so forth that are scattered about the room. This is just a room of failure, of trying to reproduce some sort of great, magical ritual. Part of what you also...
It's like my own bedroom.
Part of what you also see here is, or at least you get a thought process of, did Thaniel create the Leertran? If Lucenia failed to make Leertrans? Or is there something greater afoot here that is to be investigated?
See, this is
And who made Jana?
this is why I wanted to talk to Jana when we first. I tried to talk to Jana when we
but he's
first
a dick.
encountered him. I really just wanted some info, and he just,
He just blew.
haste makes waste.
So you're the expert on all these things. If we destroy the creator, do they all die?
Yeah.
I like how it's going.
I don't think I know that. I don't know the answer to that.
They are not like zombies, so no.
The room you said has a circle of time and whatnot.
There's plenty of time scattered all about.
Is
This might be a safe place
It's in
to
my
rest.
pockets.
Is there a container of time?
There are some containers still. No, I will give that to you for free.
Yeah, can I refill my time
There are
stock?
still
Get more time.
there are still at least 2 jars of time.
All right, I'll take a jar of time.
They are bigger jars.
Who says you?
I will
Give
take
it-
a jar. I'm
giving
taking
it-
a jar.
Who says
You want a jar? There's other jars.
You guys
can
can
have your
fight
own
about
jar.
it.
I'm taking a jar. You guys do what you want.
I'll just refill my previous jar.
Wait, so are we in like a secluded room?
This is a secluded portion
Let's
of
just
the
put a line of
tunnel
time
system.
by the door. And
I think there
let's
already
sleep
is,
there.
it sounds like.
There's time all around, but not quite at the door.
Oh, okay. Well, we should.
Can we just like brush it over to the door?
We should.
You could
create a time perimeter and then rest.
We need a time bubble.
Yes.
Time warp.
Where's Wayne when you need him?
Is speed faster or slower?
Yeah, I actually didn't. I'm sure that's why I thought of the phrase "a time bubble," but I didn't make the connection until you said it.
awesome.
Yeah, all right. We'll make a line of time and we'll sleep here.
Sponsor us, Sando.
Sando, please give me money.
Brilliant. So let me understand this correctly. You're going to stay in the tunnel system.
Yeah.
But you're going to rest for the night.
Yeah.
And you've made at the door, you've made a line of time.
Yeah.
And is that the only
We
entrance?
should probably also
before-
block the door.
Also, before we
Is
do
there
this,
actually a door?
There is actually a door.
Then yeah, we'll close the door and have the line of time behind the door.
before we do this, did we already do the check of? Is there any other exits in this room?
I was just about to ask that. Yeah.
This particular room does not have the exits. The exits that you found are, some of them seem to be caved in. So clearly these systems are unstable. So maybe Thunderwave was not the smartest idea that of what she ended up doing. However,
She really want to make it back.
there is at least 3 exits that likely lead up into Percy.
Okay.
You did not go far enough to double check because no one asked, and also they might want to kill you guys. So
That's not changing anything. We
Th-
did one
this-
I like
thing.
our plan.
Yeah, this seems safer than going into town.
Yeah, they don't know
At least
we're
while
here,
weekend.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe once we're rested up, we can
Yeah.
head up and into the town. But still, what's our end game? What are we trying to do? We were
Trying to figure out what the hell's going on with the Lear train.
and we figured some of that out. Do
Oh,
we need the conclusion?
Yes.
What's the conclusion? What are you looking for?
Who created the Lear train?
Why do you care?
Because
they killed the trees.
Yeah, he's on my list.
All right, you got the list. I'm just trying to stay alive.
We know.
And Tiane told me trees have souls.
Yes,
I got a
Tiane told
family to
him
get
that.
back to.
It was Tiane who told him that and answered his prayers.
I like imagining you have that realization, like, wait, all right, yeah, that was the thing that you did, that you heard.
I love callbacks to earlier episodes where my brain is like, yeah, that did happen. We do have Rowan pretending to be Tiane and absolutely crushing it with the role.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's hard for Rowan to fail.
It's incredibly hard for
That is
Rowan to
what I
fail.
do.
That's what
But it was still a good role. I do remember that one explicitly.
All right, so as long as we don't, or as long as we are reasonably comfortable, we don't have any other exits that we need to time against.
And 2 of us won't be sleeping, so, we can keep watch.
Right.
All right, well,
She said,
Yeah, I say as I'm yawning.
Was that acting or was that real?
No, that was a real yawn.
Oh, I was like, you're
no.
amazing. You did it on command. I was totally bought in of, oh man, she's just acting.
I'm just acting. I'm a great actress.
I feel less confident about Rowan staying awake, but
well,
I can't fall. I will not.
Me or Mutt, we don't sleep either.
And Mutt just kind of lays down on the ground.
Maybe he does.
Is there
what's going on in that little head of yours?
is there any food in the chamber?
There is, actually. So you can have a nice meal tonight. So it's not
what kind of
anything fantastic, but she left enough of basically a loaf of bread, some
Mine.
porridge. Yes, you know what? She also has some century eggs in there. Enjoy.
I won't eat them. I don't like eggs.
Oh, you'll love century eggs. Go ahead.
What are century eggs?
They are preserved eggs that turn basically that color.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hard
no, you
pass.
don't want them.
Hard pass.
people eat them and they're weird.
No,
I-
yeah.
I like eggs, and no thank you.
No, it's I've seen.
Yeah, they look just like that. Cool. So, anything else you'd like to do before you go to sleep?
Antivan will eat some of the food.
No.
You can't eat the food.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can.
You can do anything you
I
want.
just don't need
He
it.
doesn't need to.
You can still enjoy
My
eating.
food.
Our food, comrade.
Come bread.
You all enjoy it's a nicer meal time.
I haven't eaten in
Rowan
years.
plays their lute.
Oddly, This food is really lacking on spice.
Could use some time. If you
I
want some
wish
time,
we
I can.
had-
I'm saving my time.
Excellent. So as you two drift off to Dreamland on the cold floor, I'll let you bring out your bedrolls. Where do you two position yourself in the room? Closest to the door, away from the door?
Away from the door, but where I can see like beyond it.
Good. All right.
Or we closed the door, right?
We did close the door.
Yeah.
So,
It's where I just have a good view of the door.
all right, and you?
Yeah, I'll stay kind of close to him since he's the more
I soak up all the damage.
You know, just in case I just hey, what's up? How are you doing? It's not creepy at all in this dark underground cavern. That weird lady obviously made dead things.
Can we just
Yeah.
place,
It's not creepy at all.
you should sleep right next to the door. You know,
No.
That way you're a doorstop.
No,
Well, we killed everything, so it's not that creepy
my
anymore.
bedroll is as far away
Hopefully.
from the door as possible.
Everything that I can sense.
I sleep in the middle of the room.
Divinely.
Y'all cowards.
Nice. So as you fall asleep,
Hey, you're blocking my view of the door.
You made it better for you.
as you fall asleep, Fenrir, you drift off to Dreamland once more, and Riley is there. And Riley kind of looks at you, and you're back at the Scrawn battlefield. Something's pulling you here. You do see Tiana in the distance, and she acknowledges you. And she kind of does that float saunter that she has as Riley goes over and, you know, hangs out, maybe plays a flute themselves.
A little pan.
But Riley is, you know, chilling, having fun. And Tiana comes up to you and goes, "Oh, are you enjoying my power?"
Could be a little stronger, you know, but I've been having fun so far.
Yes, could be a little stronger. My champions are sending me many gifts, and I am very pleased. I will give you one more gift. You will still be able to call upon my power, but now you will be able to use lightning once per day and channel my energy. It'll all make sense soon. And then you're pushed back into another state. You have your typical dream of whatever Scrawn end up dreaming about, whether it's food, whether it's whatever adventure, smashing heads,
Smashing skulls.
whatnot.
Wolf masks, all of it.
However, as you wake up with the memories of Tiane, you now have access to a new ability. Brutal Charge. You can move 60 feet,
Okay.
and everything within that 60 feet line, it has to be a straight line, is dealt electric damage. Lightning damage. So 8d6 lightning damage. They all get to do a dex save.
Wait, 8d6?
8d6.
Forever.
It's basically
For-
lightning bolt.
It is.
It is, yeah.
It's exactly. This is,
Flavored lightning bolt.
well,
He has to-
more.
he has to run.
He has to run.
Yeah.
So he has to get into position and then do it.
Does he have to run so far away?
Yes. Yes, he does.
I'm channeling my inner Zephyr.
But this is my attempts of getting marshals up to spellcasters. So,
Cool.
Congratulations. You now have Brutal Charge. Nobody will be as cool as a bard.
Yay!
You're like light years ahead.
You think so?
So is this like I can what how many times can I use this? Like once
per
battle?
day.
Once per day, right?
Once per day.
Yeah, got it.
So it
Long
is a
rest.
clutch movement.
Oh, yeah.
It's once per day. Everyone wakes up, except for obviously. Sorry. 2 people wake up. You never went to sleep. You've already put your armor back on for the day, so you're fine. Don't worry. You got your full rest.
You're right.
I don't know, it was making me itchy last time.
Did you say I do my mage armor all the time? Or is that
That is technically one of the things that you should be asking to do at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, so you
So
should
we
do
have a
that
hit dice
now
back.
after
and
the
that
long
counts
rest.
as
We have all our hit dice back.
one of my spells? Or
There's a 4.
No, you get half.
Can she do it as a ritual?
You only
She's
get half
not a
per
ritual
day.
caster.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it would count as one of your
Okay,
spells.
so now we only have 3 ones.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so two 2s and 3 ones. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
Yep. Your armor class goes up to 13 though, or 14.
It's plus.
It's,
no, it's
it goes to 13 base, and then you get your dex.
Plus dexterity.
so that
one,
that
yeah,
means 14.
Yeah.
And we only get half the hit dice back per long rest, right?
Correct. You only get half your hit dice per
Just,
long
just
rest.
confirming, because I was discussing that with Roy.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure I didn't say the wrong thing.
That is correct. Well, you do still get fully healed though.
I know.
Yeah. You just don't get all of your hit dice in case you have another bad day of adventuring.
Yeah, some of us weren't hit at all, though.
You're welcome.
All right, so as you two wake up, there is still a little bit of food left over for the night, so you can have at least a decent breakfast. And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go open the door.
Riley looks at you.
I continue to open the door. I don't speak duck.
You open the door, and there's nothing behind it. And Riley just kind of goes,
Do I sense anything?
You do not, which is also part of it, but Riley doesn't have your sense, so Riley was kind of being a little cautious of, you sure?
Good, Riley. Aw, here's a treat. Eat a dice.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no,
You have a dog treat in your pocket?
Yeah, I just found it in there. You want it?
No!
It's probably only been in there a little bit.
The smell test. Yeah, about 3 weeks.
It's not gonna last forever. I don't know.
I would really love to know what you're about to do next.
Kinky shit.
With a dog treat?
No, in the door.
Oh,
He's trying to move on from the dog tree.
All right, I walk out the door.
Where are you going?
Where are you not going? Aren't we?
Yeah, but
We can't live
why are
here.
you in a rush?
I like moving. I don't like sitting in one place for too long. It's weird.
It's a good point. He does like moving. Even when you're fighting, he's just like,
Wow.
Well, what's our next step? Are we going into town? or are we...
Zap Zeffy.
why would we go into town?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. What's our next step?
We can pretend that we're, siblings
you said
and
you
get
wanted to-
supplies, like potions.
I want to know what's going on with the whole Jonathan
They're
thing,
not going to talk to us.
but I don't.
reasonably.
But I don't know what.
Fenrir killed that guy. I am his friend.
Denver.
Fenrir.
that was my brother.
I'm looking for my brother, too. He's committed a lot of murders.
I mean,
I don't think we want to go back to that town.
do you even have any money?
No,
I have some.
We have a little bit. I don't know how much I have money.
Can I try to draw something? Maybe I can sell it.
you can draw something.
To who?
I don't know. That thirsty blacksmith.
You draw the scene of Daniel's the murder, David, whatever his name's murder, proving our innocence that he attacked us first.
I draw the scene of that we're innocent.
Is this the Five Nights at Freddy's movie finale?
Look, I play.
Did you actually watch it?
No, just
No.
the pitch.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I
Oh, you
haven't
did?
seen it yet.
Yeah, of course I watched it.
I watched the pitch meeting.
No, I don't.
Oh, the
watch
pitch
it.
meeting, yeah.
Yeah.
Pitch meeting, it gave away the ending, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. I'm playing to the charisma that I've got here. Fenrir is not the most charismatic person.
Well, can I say while everyone was sleeping, I started drawing thirst traps for that blacksmith.
Tell me like one of your French girls, Jack.
I feel like we'd wake up and see this like, what's...
You
Oh.
drew a bunch of thirst traps? Really?
We need money.
It was his downtime.
Who are you going to sell it to?
That thirsty
We can't go
blacksmith.
back to the city. They'll put us in jail or kill us.
You could at least prove that it was in self-defense with a drawing.
How can we?
With the drawing, obviously.
Fine, I drew that scene too.
You show them the pictures. Like, oh,
This is
that's
what
what happened.
happened.
Okay, you guys are fine.
Sure, I drew that too.
So what I need you to do then is I need you to, one, I need you to roll with emphasis.
What does that mean again?
That means 2 d20s, and whichever one is farther away from the middle is what happens.
Okay.
You're using it.
right.
You remembered.
I'm gonna.
This happened to be one of the one times that I really need it.
I'm gonna use the 2 dice that I've gotten nat 20s from today.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, one of them gave me 2 nat 1s also.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea then. You're fine. Fine. 4 and
13.
Ooh.
4 it is.
Ooh, 4 it is.
You failed.
So when you were drawing, you actually made it very obvious that you're the one that murdered Daniel. and literally, so for some odd reason, you characterized it a little bit more entertainingly, where everybody's applauding you. Like you have Fenrir and Rowan and Riley and Mutt. Somehow Mutt's even applauding you.
Yeah.
And Zephy. Everybody's like standing around as you're like, ha! It's a complete caricature of what happened in the situation. Everybody's adoring you in the photo. It does not prove your innocence at all.
I'm just imagining that, like, instead of the zombies that he raised, they're like little flowers.
You know what? Yes. You're in a field of flowers that were actually the zombies. And he's begging for his life on his knees, and it's very obvious that you're the one that took him out.
It's very obvious you murdered him in cold blood.
It's an artistic rendering.
Yeah.
I don't.
Divine inspiration took me. I don't know.
Yeah, I seem to remember that differently.
Yeah, me too.
Looks right to me.
Flowers and all.
What's with the rainbows coming out of his chest?
He likes rainbows.
Where did you get the colors?
I made them.
And you see that he's taken like some of the zombies as part of the paints and some of the other ingredients, and he's like, oh, this makes pigment. This does too.
Smashed up some of the time to make some green.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm saving all the time.
It somehow also incriminates us in Keeper's death.
So do you guys like it?
It looks great, buddy.
Yeah, good job. Let's not go to the town now.
I mean, I could just rip it up.
You might want to burn it.
Yeah.
That needs to be destroyed.
Anyone
Yeah,
have a fire?
I probably would destroy that. And Rowan comes out with a flint and some and steel.
So it's like, you know what I'm doing.
You know
Let
what?
me take care of that for you.
I got you, homie. First shot, literally. The most impressive spark ever. Instantaneous. Oh, there you go. All set.
Well, I tried.
Things for the best.
How'd you sleep?
Can't complain.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Riley was in my dream again.
Would you come back
I
after
kept-
going out the door?
I kept waking up. And
Yeah.
I didn't sleep very well.
It's hard to get a good sleep on a stone floor. So.
Yeah, right. The bedroll helps a little bit, but
Clearly, we should have taken whatever he did for that scene, though. Like, we would have had some fun dreams.
I might have helped.
Did you say you were dreaming about Riley again?
Yeah. He's playing a pan flute.
That's weird. He keeps dreaming about your duck.
I don't really like that.
Well, tell him to stay out of my dreams.
Why are you thinking about it?
I was thinking about battle.
And then Riley kind of looks at you, he's like, "Meh, meh."
Yeah.
Look, I was dreaming about blood and vengeance and battles, and Riley
Wait.
was there playing a flute.
You were dreaming about vengeance?
That's what you get out of that. All of that. That's all you pull out of that.
Well, what was Riley
I'm
doing?
interested now.
Playing a flute.
That's his normal role in dreams.
It was really weird to be doing in a battle, but I mean, he's been riding around Mutt and cheering us on. So
Riley, can you play a flute?
also, how old is he? That battle was hundreds of years ago.
those hundreds of years ago. How were you then?
Yeah. How old are you?
It's a dream, man. Dreams aren't real. Dreams aren't real.
I have no counter to that argument. Maybe you should go investigate the door some more.
Okay. I investigate the door.
Is it a mimic?
Don't say nat 20. Don't you
I
dare.
rolled a 20.
I will never recover from this.
Investigating the door.
I will never recover from this.
All right, what am I gonna get?
You get a door.
It's a door.
You can take it with you.
First, you look at the hinges of the door. They're metal hinges that seem to be of a decent quality, maybe made by the blacksmith in origin.
These are nice
And then
hinges.
as you travel down the door, it's a thicker wood, possibly maybe a maple, maybe an oak kind of door.
Sniff it?
You give it a little bit of a sniff, and yeah, that's probably maple. And you feel like the general craftsman qualities of the I hate you so much of the door, and it just feels right as it glides on the actual.
Does it squeak at all, or is it?
No, there's no squeaking.
wow.
This is like perfect craftsmanship.
This is a really nice door.
Yeah, and like there's things like it's like carved into ornate structures, like kind of like a lot of filigree and whatnot. It's a very whoever did this is incredibly gifted and is definitely a master of their
Any
craft.
gems just you encrusted in the door? It wasn't fun.
How much would this door be worth?
In the center of the door, as you touch it, you kind of brush away a little bit of the dust, and you find a Alexandrite in the middle of the door.
Oh wow!
I don't know what Alexandrite is.
Ooh, a shiny stone.
Yeah, that.
All right, I'll try to pry it out.
Don't mess
With
up.
just your hands.
Strength check.
First with my hand.
Whip it out.
12. Strength is +1. 13.
Sorry,
13.
13 for what?
Strength check.
You think I'm
Trying to
paying
pull it out the
attention
door.
to? You fail.
Oh.
Can I try?
Try prying it out with a dagger or something. Do you have a dagger? I
do now.
shurikens.
Sure, go strength check.
$19 + 3.
You come out, take out a dagger, and you're like, Zephy, my guy. And you take the dagger and you plunge it into the door. And the door just like completely gives way and kind of blows out as you take out the small Alexandrite, and you're like, I got it.
Hey, thanks.
I wanted to smash it.
Is yours now?
Yeah. I'll hold on to it.
Don't
Fine.
need it. I was going to smash the
You
door.
ruined the very nice door, though. You could have been a little more gentle.
The hinges were only
What did
decent.
being gentle get you? Nothing.
That's true. My fingers hurt a little bit.
It's okay. We'll
I
use
I
this.
think I got a splinter.
We'll sell this, and then we can all buy healing potions.
You think that's worth more than...
Yes,
A healing potion? Yes.
hopefully.
It seems very small.
But healing potions are not worth that much money.
Yeah. And you know what? It's worth a lot more than we have right now.
I have got 5.
I don't
5
know
what?
I have.
Gold.
Monies.
Oh yeah, but like which gold? Okay.
And
And
Rowan has like 1.
yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly.
I only
I
have
think Rowan
a
had
little
anything.
bit.
I have like no money.
I'm still annoyed you smashed
I
the door.
don't
That was
have
my
notes
job.
on what my money is, but I'm pretty
Should
sure
have been
it's very
faster.
low.
All right, let's
It
go.
was painful watching Zephy try to do this.
It was funny. I don't know what you're talking about. All right.
A bit of both.
Should we go to one of the exits?
I mean, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
That one. Let's go.
We're just gonna.
Side
go
note, I have to retcon.
retcon.
It is not an Alexandrite.
Correction.
Did you find out they're worth too much in D&D?
500 gold. Whoops!
Wow.
We're rich guys.
Yay!
These aren't coming
That's
out
what.
quite
That's
right.
what you were googling.
Thank you for inspecting that door.
So
All right, sorry, it's a quartz. Thank you. It is quartz.
Aw.
Aw.
Womp womp.
You can find that on the fucking just anywhere.
Sorry, I had to double check the price, and then I realized I screwed up. It was at that moment Mac realized he screwed up.
you removed a whole 0 from that.
Oh yes, I did.
You could have bought our freedom with 500 gold.
Freedom from who?
The town. They'll forgive us.
Oh,
Probably not.
yeah, I'm not paying them for that.
Brilliant. Now that you're 50 gold richer, where are we going?
We got 3 doors.
I don't know.
right?
This is your guys' path of vengeance. I'm staying. You guys, we can go wherever you guys want.
I'm here
whatever.
under duress.
Yes.
All right, so we got 3
I mean,
exits.
take that up with Tiana, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know what we should do next. I feel like...
Let's leave this cave system, and even if we're in the town, we can leave.
Okay, sure.
What if somebody sees us?
What
We
are they
do
going to do?
what we did last time.
Just run away. I mean, I can run a bit faster than you guys, so whatever. I
If
can
it's that-
get away.
If it's that big of a problem, we can murder them.
I don't want to murder anybody.
Murder?
If they're all involved in this necromancy stuff,
They could all be accomplices to killing those trees.
sure.
So let's go on one of these
There
exits.
are a lot of wooden houses in the town.
Yeah.
So we're not allowed to cut down any trees? Like
Trees have souls.
Is this your stance now?
I don't know.
You've created a monster.
Also,
Congratulations.
Yay!
just to, she's pretty convincing, or they're pretty convincing.
About
They could make it. They could probably be like, "You haven't seen us."
Or we didn't kill Damon.
I don't think they have mind control powers. Wait, do you have mind control powers?
Depends on
That's
how
not a no.
How many people can you make?
I wasn't even asking that.
I don't think I'm that convincing that I could get that many people in there.
Hey,
I'm confident that you can make one person forget about us just by your charismatic personality.
where in town was the black?
No.
If they see us,
Because, everything we see you do, like
Why
you
do
just
we need
convince
to
people.
go, though? Why do we need to go places?
we just want to leave.
though?
We just want to get out of the caves and leave.
That and like, what do you want to do?
Blacksmith
It
here.
doesn't matter what I want to do.
Johnny's house
You're
here.
asking why, so what do you want to do?
And kind of the town center where you saw the fireworks there.
Oh, I don't want to go to the town center.
Where's the exit?
Yeah, where does the exit take us?
Well, tavern, and then one of them does go to the inn. Are we going to start investigating the exits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them is
Why
the.
are we going back to that tavern?
Because we have to leave the caves.
We can leave the way we
We can
came.
leave the way we came.
and
But it's
not go to a town filled with people that hate
They
us.
hate us and want to kill us.
Having people want to kill me is like another Tuesday.
Good point.
What's Tuesday?
We haven't established a day for the place.
We have established
all the days.
Oh, crap.
Oh, do you mean Sol Day, L Day, Min Day, Tier Day,
Tier Day.
Tier Day.
Tier
I wrote
day.
them down.
Yeah,
I did not.
I
So
took
that was my own.
notes.
That was my own mistake. So
brought
tier day.
receipts.
Having them want to kill me is just another tier day.
Okay.
So
I understand that now.
now you understood it before.
I didn't understand what Tuesday
You said some weird word like Tuesday. I don't know what that means.
I wrote humanoid toot no muscles.
What?
That's probably a Learlin.
I don't know.
That's probably a Learlin.
I don't know.
Toot.
I wrote it.
Oh, is it?
That was from earlier today?
no,
this is from
first
a
session.
different session.
Then I have no idea what you were
I
talking
think first
about.
session was when the town was getting.
Oh, no muscles
attacked.
might have been the Banshee.
I don't know, but I wrote it.
All right.
I don't know why
So
I
someone
wrote
explain to me why we want to go back to this town.
We need supplies.
Okay, and
It's
why
also
this
the,
town?
It's also the
mean,
quickest
because
way out
we're
of these
here.
caves.
And also, it is the quickest way out of
Okay,
it.
so let's go walk through this. We're going to try to go into town to get supplies without talking to someone to buy the supplies.
Do they all know us?
Like
They were
all
there was
there at the festival.
Yeah, there was a big. It was probably the whole town at the festival. They all saw them
And they
say.
probably told you, "Hey, you hear about the guys that killed the Daniel?"
They've been
like,
probably talking about us for the last day.
So we're famous.
Yes, in a bad way.
notorious is
In
the
a-
word.
and
Infamous.
Notorious.
No. All right, fine. Then we can just leave.
We're trying to through the exits that you guys are saying not to go through.
There's an exit that takes us not this way.
There's many exits that take us not this way. This is the one that's right there.
I was
You're
just
in
curious
it.
if you were going to offer up any of your abilities or you're committing to this. That was it.
Oh, well, there's no reason for me to go into the town. No.
Okay. No, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Well, just making sure that we're still aware of what face shifters can do.
Oh, well, I mean, I know what a face shifter can do, but I still see no reason why I would put myself into that sort of danger.
Hey, okay. Works for me. I was just making sure.
No, I understand that. I was thinking that. I'm like, I'm not the one who's gonna go into fucking town. Like,
And even if you do, I have a different face on. Problem solved.
it's like I could be safe, but like, I still don't. I didn't like them.
It sounds as if the team has reached an impasse. which way is the team going to vote?
Flip a coin.
Is this a democracy?
This is literally, it's 2 versus 2. So unless you want to see what my tiebreaker is, you're going to figure out very soon.
I have no interest in going into the town. I just want to use the exit and leave the town. So if we find one that's close to the edge and just leave, that's fine. I don't want to go through the caves again because we might not have killed everything. And we have a severely injured person.
I'm
Not anymore.
recovered.
Now we're all back to...
Mentally severely injured person.
It's called
My soul is missing a little bit.
Fair, I forgot you got fully healed. We are not injured anymore. But still, I
Through
would
the
rather...
magic of Dungeons and
How
Dragons.
far away is the next town?
The next town is more than a day's hike away.
So if
And
we,
that's going to put you closer to going towards where, towards the
original
Arlen, I
quest.
believe. It will still bring you towards the original quest, but I believe the next town over is where the Arlen are.
so
What are the Arlen again?
Arlen are kind of like a cultish sort of fanaticals. They are, they typically keep to themselves, but they have specific garb that they wear. They're very devout in their worship, and they typically don't
Cult?
venture out. It's mostly because the theocracy kind of has the claim on an organized religion that legitimizes it, and at least the stories of the Arlen are more indicative of being negative rather than a more of a positive connotation that the normal theocracy would inspire. So the normal followers.
and
So it wouldn't be a good place to get supplies, not necessarily.
You would probably be okay because they're typically nice to outsiders.
Piss them off.
and is
Pretty
it it's away from the end though. So like the mill would have been back. We would have to backtrack to go to the mill and then
I think the mill was... Is it north or was it west?
Northwest, congratulations.
Both of
Yes,
those things.
that was
So-
very good. Is it west? Is it north? It's both.
so it's 1 day from the town. How far? Like a day and a half from the mill.
So from the mill, you're looking at, to make it around the town, you're looking to increase your time by about 2, it'd be about 2 days, 2.5 days.
Okay, so then using and being in character now, we would have to walk back to the mill, and then 2 days around town, or we could just go up this way and then out of town.
If our plans to...
I have no interest in
if our
staying in the
plans
town.
to go out one near the edge of town and just like skedaddle, then I'm okay with that.
I can do that. I can come
Yeah,
out.
let's do that.
My idea though,
Gotta be
like
sneaky.
if
What
we
time is it? Is it morning?
It is
I'm
morning.
being sneaky in my armor.
If we are caught,
we can intimidate them or try to
no.
persuade them or bribe them or something.
if you guys trust me, I do have an idea.
I'll
Go
just
on.
run away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, we can run.
I can run.
We ran once.
yeah.
Okay, so let's try to find one that's on the edge of town and then leave this place.
Okay.
That way we
I
don't
like
waste
how you
time.
put that. That was
Can we figure out which exit would be?
good multi-layering. That was good.
Can we try to figure out which exit would be closest to the exit, like edge of the town
I'm sorry.
before we could choose one?
If you would like to do that without opening the doors,
Proficient.
Oh,
that would be survival.
even proficiency or 0.
So I'll let you guys
Well,
roll
it'll be
survival if you want to try.
Minus 2
Everyone?
proficiency.
Everyone can roll survival if they want.
Oh my god,
What just happened?
I meant to roll survival, but I dropped it when I picked it up.
I think that means you failed. Just don't
You
roll.
just alerted the whole town.
All I heard was roll survival.
Meanwhile, we're just like having a quiet silent conversation. I didn't even know what he was saying.
Yeah, I missed that. Sorry.
He said roll survival to figure out which exit would be the best for edge of town.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, well,
Are
you
we all
don't know.
rolling?
Just
Are we all rolling?
Yeah.
6 plus something.
No. Not
16 plus
Okay, there we
2,
go.
18.
You're the only one that
plus which one?
Can Mutt roll?
survival. No. Nice try.
18.
18 and then
18. total.
Okay. You two have figured out, as long as you're in basically the antechamber, the main chamber, you've scoped out the few exits that do exist, and you've estimated their approximate locations. Now, obviously, this is not going to be perfect because you're underground, unless you rolled a nat 20. What you did is you figured out the well is here. That one you figured out. So you based all of them by where the antechamber is versus the well, and you think there's an exit here. You think that there is one in the tavern, or at least that's your estimate because you're expecting that the lady probably had come down from the tavern, and then one over here. So well, and then the three are all on kind of on the outskirts.
I like that one.
The one towards the east.
Yeah, you point, and I'm like, what? Which one?
Sorry, west. West. Sorry.
I like the one over by Eastgate.
West.
Westgate.
I hate you. West.
So
It's backwards for me.
there's one question I do want to bring up. There's a chance we could go to the one that's at the inn and maybe steal something, or procure, since she's not there.
I'm no thief.
We can leave some gold or equivalent thing. I have some.
Gold for
We'll
the
leave
dead.
some zombie parts. She seemed to be into
That is an idea that we might be able to get something that, well, in addition to sneaking out. That way we get to one-stop shop and then go. Or we can just leave.
I am only comfortable with the lead.
I agree with them.
I've made my arguments.
I also don't support stealing.
I said I'd beg.
even from evil necromancers.
Who are dead.
Correct.
It's that point.
I like the idea of taking her stuff because we have nothing.
He says as he
Alright,
looks
well,
at his
we're
nice shiny
gonna
quartz.
leave. You guys can meet up with us.
Do we want to split the party?
No.
I'm already having a heart attack. You want to split the party now?
Do we have enough stuff to make the trip? Like, what do we got?
It's only a day.
Do you have food?
We've still got rations, probably.
Probably. Look in your bag.
I look in my bag.
Your Russians. Your rations
How many
are.
Russians do I have in my bag?
It's a little one of those little Russian dolls. It's like,
Oh.
Oh, I'm a choice kid. 3. Your rations are not looking very good. For the people that end up eating, you've probably got about 3 days of rations.
So we would have to make that a priority as well when we get to wherever we're going.
It's only like a day away. We'll make it.
That's if we don't encounter any trouble.
Yeah. We'll make it. We can forage. We can hunt.
With what? You have a bow?
I've got shurikens.
All right, no, I'm on board with this now. I want to see him hunt with a shuriken. I'm on board with this.
He can still do
the
that.
blue man can throw a shuriken.
He can still throw a shuriken, but fine. We can leave all the loot behind.
I agree with what you were saying, but I don't think we are going to convince
All right.
the blue one.
Let's exit and leave then.
All right, which exit are we picking?
The one at the
West
end.
gate.
In the west.
East?
Or the one on the west.
Aren't
West?
we going?
That's the one that I voted for.
Don't we have to
Isn't
go to
this
the
east? North? East? Southwest?
That's
That's west.
It
West?
spells we.
I'm
W-E.
going to write it somewhere eventually.
so
So
west.
west
Yeah.
is the one that we're going.
But don't we want to head east?
Do we?
It looked like that one was.
I thought we were going south.
It looked
You're
like
going
that one was
southwest.
closest to the edge.
Southwest.
We're going southwest. So
Okay, then yeah.
Southwest gets you
It
where you
looked
need
like
to be.
that one.
I was looking at his map when
okay.
you were describing this.
Yeah, so I think west.
No,
makes
you're
sense.
going southeast. Southeast is where you need to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
looked like that one was closest to the edge of town. That is why I picked that one. I do not want to encounter anybody. I want to just leave.
Do you know what time it is outside?
Approximately after the
Morning
amount that
time,
you did, you're at about 10 a.m.
After
We should have left earlier.
If we wouldn't have fought for 2 hours, then
we could sleep more and just do it at night.
And
wasted
disappear.
another
Waste
time of
waste-
ration.
Yeah, like
And waste magic?
yeah. I think we should just leave.
I am trying
Closest
to
to the
appease
edge.
the group. I don't know why I'm staring at you. You've been on my side.
Did we check to see if, like, where the doors open out into? Like, do we know if they...
You have not.
So
we
you
just have a general idea of
You
where
have
they go.
general ideas because both of you rolled incredibly well for survival. You've approximated their location based on what you knew of the town to be those 3 areas.
We don't know which door would be which.
Oh, you know which doors.
We just don't know where they open up into.
Yeah.
Right, because you used the well as one of the main spots.
Okay. So they might open up into buildings.
The inn one, I would assume, would be very secluded. I would assume all of these would be very secluded.
Do we remember what part of town the inn was in?
Towards the north.
Towards the north? Okay, then yeah,
So, I mean,
not
if
over
you
there.
two don't want to loot and we can stand guard or something.
I don't support this.
Well, it's 3v1 now. Just saying. If you're on my side or our side.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
you
saying-
want to loot still? Yeah.
I
We
don't
can
know how
loot
to
and
help.
you stand guard.
I won't go.
You could just make a bird noise or something and let us know that we need to come back.
By stand guard, I mean I'll stay inside the tunnel.
That's fine.
Yeah. Hold the door and slam it if someone's chasing us. Can you push it with your wind?
I'm not participating in this.
You would? Oh, okay, fine.
We can go loot.
Yeah, let's go try.
All right, let's do it.
Since it's already too late in the morning to sneak.
Yeah.
This
Let's see how this goes.
is not one of those times where I want to remind you of an oath.
Oh, right.
Looting is not necessarily a thing that a paladin does.
I don't have.
It's an oath of vengeance.
but
That's
she
that's
was
different.
Evil.
The question is, would Tiane support you looting a building?
It will help us get to the goals that she's set me off to do.
If you were an oath of conquest, I might give you that.
I think
I'm just going to point out that you're going to run a very you're going to run a very gray area with Tiane,
Ooh, you don't want that though.
because Tiane is very much
I'm not supporting being looked at anymore.
Tiane can be considered either lawful neutral or lawful evil, depending on your views of death.
All right, hang on. Let me pray on this plan.
We've been arguing so long I have to pee.
Do you want to take a quick break and then?
That's gonna be how long you have to pray for.
Oh no, it's I just
No,
assumed
you're praying. No, you gotta
Yeah,
pray.
I'm praying.
Yeah, pray right now.
Yeah, Tiane. I close my eyes.
Tiane, you up?
You up? You out? You up? You out?
Oh my god.
It's 10 a.m. Maybe they're sleeping.
Yeah, Tiane, can we take stuff from this innkeeper who's clearly evil? I
And we
it's
have
all in my
returned
head,
them.
not a.
And we have returned them to you for being evil.
Yeah, so I'm asking
Wait, are
for
you the one
guidance.
praying, or?
No, he is. I'm trying to give help.
Tiane scorns you for even thinking that.
You hear nothing, but you kind of hear in the kind of the wind. You hear. That's it. That's all you get.
And you take 5 points of psychic damage.
And rocks fall. Everybody
Tiane
dies.
doesn't seem pleased about this plan.
Fine. Let's
I knew I'd get through to you guys eventually.
I'm not helping you ever again. Friendship
I don't
ended.
need. Never asked for your help.
Thought we were friends.
Where are we coming out?
I should start looking up Oathbreaker abilities.
So we have 3 tunnels.
I guess we're skipping the.
This one might be the one that's further east, since it's going to be more away from town and more in line with where we're going.
If it's on the edge of town, sure.
You said west.
I
I'm
did.
thinking east.
Is it over here or is it
Oh,
over here? Yeah.
It seemed like it was more here-ish by the eye, whereas the other one was more westish.
I'm good with either.
I'm worried about. So if we, my argument against this, against yours, is that if we leave out of here, we'd still have to walk around the town.
Like, go away from town and then curve back.
East, west.
Fine.
They played in bathrooms.
Yeah.
In.
Yes! The star. Which one was the star? I don't even remember what you said.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what you said.
I said east first on the star, so.
Alright. Whatever.
So,
Booty, booty, booty.
coin said east.
Coin said east.
Whatever. I'm tired of arguing. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I was too, that's why I flipped a coin.
The most eastern point.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. So as you finally all stop arguing for once, you open up the. How do you want to open the door? Slowly, quickly. What are we doing? Stealthily. What's up?
Don't let Fenrir answer this, guys.
Ask consent.
From the
door?
Yes.
Door, may I open you?
It's like a Hitchhiker's Guide. Yes.
Wait, do doors have souls too?
You're the one that likes trees.
Yes.
They were trees at one point.
Doors have souls.
Doors do have souls.
I'm not believing that one. They're dead trees.
Trees have souls.
They're gone.
Another whisper of sigh from the
How would you like to open the door?
Oh, I'm opening the door?
My guy, you're the only one that is not going to like bust through the door and be like, "Here we are!"
I am legit gonna smash this door if I'm opening this
Do
door.
you see any more gems in this door?
Alright. I'll open the door. I wasn't planning on talking to you why I started eating my brownie. So hold on.
Maybe an Alexandrite. I heard they're.
Yeah, except that it's like a quartz instead.
No.
Clearly, you misinterpreted what was Alexandrite.
Alright.
Are they even the same color?
I'm opening the door.
Not even close.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna put my hand and my ear up to the door and listen to see if I hear anything. There's somebody. There's people talking out here.
On the other side of the door?
Yeah, I can hear voices.
I'm gonna put my ear up to it. He's right. There's people out there.
Do we really want to?
Too slow. I open the door.
Wait, let me put it like.
Oh, he committed! Oh, that's glorious!
Roll initiative.
Bam! The door opens up and Fenrir's just there in all of his glory. People get
all of his glory.
If that's your headcanon, then go ahead. Either way, Fenrir is there standing in all of his glory, and people kind of look over at him, and Fenrir's like,
Sorry. Sneeze came up on me.
Here I am.
what would you like to do? Because things are about to happen.
This is not what I am able to help with.
I just walk out the door. I just keep walking.
All right, let's walk out of here quickly.
All right, so you all...
Personally, I'm going to skulk along whatever shadows I can find and pull my hood down as far as I can and keep Riley quiet.
I'm gonna act natural.
Can
and
you
just
roll stealth
walk
for
away.
me?
Sure.
I'm not gonna stealth. I'm just gonna
6.
confidently
It's a
walk
very
out.
bright day, so the duck is kind of like trying to keep up as quick as possible behind you, and it's like there's a duck following that person.
Use the element of surprise. Just keep walking, guys.
Yeah, let's leave.
Where are we? What was?
We're over here somewhere.
No,
So-
like what do we see?
Well,
He
besides,
getting the door open. What's going on in there?
so besides seeing the people that were standing outside of the door, which as you kicked the door, you actually knocked one of the guys over in some mud, and literally he takes a face plant and he survives. Good job. So he takes a face plant into the mud, as the other guy goes, "What the hell, man?" And then you start moving out.
Is it outside?
It is outside.
He's in the lead.
What?
He's in the lead.
He is in the lead. He kicked out the door.
That guy just knocked that guy over. I'm gonna go get him. And
So as Fender just kind of rushes out, Rowan is the only one that's kind of like, stealthily close the door behind them, go around to the side as the other people are kind of watching Fenrir, Zephy, and Antiven run out into the open field. You guys meet up a little bit later where Rowan is just kind of sitting on a rock, generally disappointed in all of you.
wait, how'd Rowan get ahead of us?
You went that way. Rowan was able to sneak around and very specifically go straight east to cut you off later. So you are now in a plains area with some trees, providing a little bit of cover as you have caught up with Rowan and Riley and Mutt. Because even Mutt knew to hang out with Rowan.
That was better than I expected. Let's go.
Yeah, let's leave.
Did you hear me back there? I might be an actor too.
Tiane, can I be relieved? Tiane, please.
Tiane's prayers go unanswered.
20. 20.
Are we just showing numbers?
I passed. See, I passed.
20.
1.
Yeah, you're
20.
getting a 1, and I'm getting a 20. 100. Tiana, can I please...
Wait, can I see that?
These people are going to get me killed.
We wanted to leave. I was tired of us talking.
Impressive. Now that you have regrouped outside of the town, refusing to try to interact with anybody to clear your names, you continue down to the southeast. Whoever wants to can roll that 1d100, and we'll find out what happens.
I was looking for something, but do you want to do it?
Just roll it. It's over there.
It never stops.
5.
You got a 5.
Oh no!
we get lost in the woods and we're back in the town.
Oh no!
Yep, that was a 5.
Oh no! Oh, why did you have to get a 5?
That might be worse than a nat 1.
Oh God, what's Matt getting? Oh geez, what's Matt getting?
Oh no.
Oh no!
He's hiding them.
Oh
They're
no!
fighting something.
Oh no!
We made it out of the town and now we have to fight stuff.
Oh no!
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
No, I'm just messing with you. A 5 is fine. So, although it is a little bit rainy on your way out, so as you're kind of moving around, the terrain does become a little bit difficult, and you don't make as much progress that day as you would like. So you are at the time of the next rest, unless there's something else that you wanted to do before resting.
Nope.
Pray to Tiana to make the rain stop.
It's like, man, this rain sucks.
You find a little
this weather?
alcove to kind of protect yourselves from the rain, and I need a perception check out of you. So a big old 20, and then
That's going to be 13.
that's enough. So as you guys go to sleep, and you're kind of watching the outside of the little overpass that you have, you see the glowing eyes again as they kind of look at you, blink, and then blink once more, and then they disappear out in the darkness once more. You can roll a perception check if you'd like. You see nothing.
3.
Can we roll while we're sleeping?
You're already
we
sleeping.
might notice more than him.
Nope. The whatever is happening only shows up at that time.
Well, the eyes are doing less harm to me than the people around me,
They're trying to kill me.
so I think I'm fine.
Fantastic.
We still haven't done anything to learn about each other, so
You're learning quite a bit. Doing good.
I'm learning that we have a goody two shoes with us.
Damn straight.
That's right.
Can you say that word? Are you allowed?
and I'm just chaos.
Rowan, since it's a new day, would you like to apply Mage Armor again?
Sure.
Okay. So you're at Mage Armor again. So the rain has let up. The terrain has no longer become difficult. And
I thought you said the train. I'm like, what train?
terrain. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
My accent is horrendous.
It's a good accent.
Not as good as my other accents, which are quite horrendous also. You all continue on the path, and it's now transitioned to a cloudy day instead. So the terrain has become a lot more passable as it's kind of dried up a little bit. There was a little bit of a concern of coldness, but Zephy wouldn't have that issue of being a little bit cold.
I feel fine. It's brisk. I
I
like it.
have wet armor.
Well, wet armor is probably the worst thing that happened out of all of that.
Moist armor.
His morals keep him warm.
Sure, you should try it.
No.
They keep the rest of us cold and hungry. Those who eat.
It's worth it.
It fuels my anger.
Small price to pay for salvation.
Congratulations, you have made it to Lorin. This is the town of the Arlen.
The cult
Arlen.
people.
How do you spell Arlen?
Why is it always cults?
A-R-L-E-N.
No, E-N.
Why is it always cults? However, one of the things that you've never been down here, Antiven, this is kind of a new area for you overall, but there are impressive walls here. They are made of stone. They are definitely designed to push back invaders. So the people here have definitely fortified their location. They do have access to fresh water and whatnot and fish, and they're usually pretty self-sustaining.
Where do they get their water from?
Where do they get their fish from?
That's a river. Oh, I thought that was a road.
The big old river.
You gotta, water's blue.
So are you.
Oh, now there's a movie I want to watch tonight. Thanks for reminding.
Fabulous.
Oh, it's really long, but it's cute. It's called Slipper in the Rose. It's a Cinderella adaptation, but it's really fun. It's really fun. If you want to watch it, I have it on DVD.
I'll think about it.
No worries.
I need more info.
No worries. Yeah.
So they have plenty of food. They're usually self-sustaining, which was the interesting part of why you saw one in Percy. They don't usually have to go out.
Utopia.
Yeah, they typically stay where they need to be.
And those are nice walls.
And they are impressive. I mean, this is a very impressive city to try to
How
siege.
tall are the walls, did you say?
The walls you're looking at about 20 feet tall.
Are they ornate?
They're not terribly ornate. Think
Are
of
like more Spartan?
Think Spartan and maybe a little bit of battlements.
Utilitarian with defense.
Yes.
Okay.
Think kind of like the traditional, kind of squarish sort of cutouts, and very Spartan, very just straight to the point.
It looks more for defense than attack.
Yes. It's definitely. I mean, these people typically keep to themselves. Yet again, why it was weird to see one in Percy, but I mean, you also happen to see somebody
close. It's only a day away.
It is, but they do like to keep to themselves.
I have a strange urge to kick someone off that wall.
Spartan, you gotta be careful. His morals might stop you.
We could swim in from
His
the
muscles
river.
won't.
Good point.
Not him. He'll sink. Oh, but he doesn't have to breathe, so
Oh, yeah.
He just walks through.
he just walks under the
walk
water.
at the
Like
bottom.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Dun, 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 dun.
So you cross the bridge, and then you start to see some of the religious garbs of the Arlen. So they try to keep their heads covered. Their faces are usually obscured. They only tend to show their faces when they actually go out farther away. But they are typically much more guarded with their looks, and especially when they're not at home. Obviously, at home, the garbs come off, and then they have some more normal, more traditional at that point of being able to see
Inside
their
their actual
faces.
familial homes.
Yeah. Once they're inside.
Hey, Rowan, are you
Yeah,
from here?
Yeah, is this your home?
No.
Oh.
They all have, just covering their faces, too.
No.
Yeah. They're,
Yeah. I mean, it might. I can maybe blend in a little bit, but no, I am not from here. Although I was kind of ruminating as you were talking. As I'm just trying to think of what I did over the past 3 years. It's like, did I not go around and see any of these places while I was told, hey, come back here in 3 years?
So, the 3 years that you were had in between was the first portion. Like the first few months was just kind of rough of figuring out hunger and conquering that, of getting a steady supply of food. So a lot of what you did was not necessarily near towns. Part of my inclination, and this is where you can disagree.
Because I'm just thinking, honestly, did I not this is like a 2-day trip, 5-day trip from where I was,
It is
on a road, you follow a road.
But part of my estimation of what would happen with Rowan is the first town you went to, everybody got massacred and killed. So staying away for a little bit until you met more caravans on the roads and things of that nature, that's kind of how I envisioned a lot of it. Is more at least at the very beginning, is that you have to
Because it's 3 years, though, right?
Yes.
So, like...
it would have to
Especially
be
as a bard, you would think that they would want to be like going and like playing music places and trying to make money.
Right, I get a bit of it, but at some point, like 3 years, like 1 year, I'd understand being very seclusive, only caravans, but like 3 years, that's a bit of time.
well, and
I also am not sure
that's part of the progress. Ultimately, you likely stayed in. Remember that most people wouldn't be moving around too much, so you might have found a gig that would just happen to be nice, where you play at night, they feed you, life is pretty good, and you kind of hung out. There could have been also a little bit of exploring, but you never went more to the south. So you were up near Mulberry area, and then kind of to the northeast of Mulberry.
That's always the other thing. I'm like, I guess I only explored north then. Like,
well, and it depends on where you see the drive of Rowan. Is first portion is definitely, at least my estimation, would have been kind of sequestered and kind of, stay away from people until you meet enough caravans, realize that you're actually good at talking to people and being able to interact with them, and then maybe getting hints as to, hey, there's this town up the street, they're looking for a bard, and bless you.
Thanks.
And it can get you some, room and board, those types of things. And you're like, room and board, So I would imagine that you kind of did, like how they do Las Vegas residencies. That's kind of what I saw for Rowan.
Oh, got you.
Is very much, hey, this town was cool for 3 months. I went to another town in 3 months, but they were all kind of in the northeast portion.
Okay.
That's how I visioned it.
All right.
Besides the
Yeah. Okay.
The what part?
part.
One more time.
Part.
You did good job repeating it. That was good. Very repeatable.
I'm glad you did that one more time, though.
One more time.
That's at least how I envisioned it.
All right, cool. Then, but
these people.
do you think have I seen any of these people in my dreams or something?
So
I would always see them. I have the cursory knowledge of them as everything. Cursory knowledge of everything is on the $100 bill.
One has ventured up to one of the towns that you were in, in Lorelei. So you were in the town of Lorelei doing kind of like this residency.
That reminds me of that song. That's a good song.
I was just thinking of the
really
song.
good song.
My head went to Gilmore Girls.
That's true, but also the song. Yeah.
I'm glad that I could bring up so many memories in that.
That was a good one.
Where's
That's the name of the mom, Lorelei.
Oh,
Where's Lorelei? It's towards the northeast of Mulberry.
How far?
I'll name my child
From
Lorelei
Mulberry,
after
you're
child
looking
of
at least 5 days trek if you went straight east and then knew where it
It's
was.
a lovely name. Cute.
So it's about 5 days.
Pleasant.
But
Okay, cool.
that's when you saw at least one of them, but their significance is not really weighed on you.
Okay.
That's at least when they keep to themselves, and for the most part, if you're not in their area of operation, probably nothing of note for an interaction.
I am not one of them.
they say after like
After contemplating for like 20 minutes. No.
I can see the resemblance, though.
I can see why you would think that.
I can see why you think that. Yeah.
just checking. Since I've been thinking I don't really know anything about any of you.
So what was Fenrir up to for the last 3 years?
No,
No, you don't know.
I don't know. I don't think we talked about it at all.
Fenrir, what have you been doing these last 3 years?
Do you want to know what Fenrir is doing for the last 3 years?
Sure. I haven't thought of anything.
I already did this one. We're good for right now. But if you want to know, Fenrir for the last 3 years was actually kind of interesting. Is most of your things are life's a blur, because most of what you cared about was just fighting people and trying to find strong people
And getting drunk.
and getting drunk. So it was a pretty good existence of, you ventured out from the untamed regions, and for the most part, yeah, people steered clear of you. So maybe there could have been a little bit of bouts of loneliness, because being a scrawn out here is not necessarily enjoyable, but you wrestled and you fought for a bunch of money. and you kicked a lot of butt.
What happened?
Where's all the money?
He drank it away.
Yeah, what do you think I would do with it?
Okay.
What do you think? Nobody gets rich doing that.
He won all the money once, and then he drank it away for the next year.
Pretty much.
Okay. And Zeffy went home.
And Zeffy went home. So, I mean,
Wife and kids.
Develops morals.
develops morals.
Always had morals.
So
You weren't born with it.
Yeah, I gotta stay alive. I got a wife and kids, man. I gotta get back to them.
Abandoning your friends in battle is part of your morals.
Yeah.
To get back to his wife and kids.
They need me.
Why are you even here?
Why am I here?
Because
I don't know.
that forced me to return.
I know why I'm here. I want to destroy big things.
Yeah, we got that.
I've just been roped into this because I'm in an unfortunate position.
Tiana, you made it very clear that things would not go well for me if I did not return. And that's why I came back.
Okay.
This is a conversation we had on the walkover.
no, it's fantastic. So you cross in the bridge, and like I said, you're starting to see the garbs. Yep.
This bridge?
We didn't talk about what I did in the 3 years.
Oh, we know what you
You're
did.
dead. Nothing happened. You were dead.
You lose!
Dead people
You
should
lose.
stay
Good
dead.
day, sir.
I agree.
You were dead. Dead. And now you're not.
So was my sobriety.
All right. It was kind of a boring 3 years.
Yep. Yours was the most boring of them all. So you enter into the area of Wheaton, and yet again, it's very sparse, Spartan kind of setting overall for the homes. Nothing of note. You do see that there are merchants here that kind of set up shop outside of the walls. They're not necessarily welcomed inside of the walls, but they kind of...
But it's hidden.
They still want to. They want to be able to interact with Arlen, even if they can't necessarily go into the main town to
Oh, I
sell
see.
their
They're not
wares.
Arlen vendors. They're other vendors.
They are other vendors
Gotcha.
that come here because Arlen does make some stuff that is unique, and they try to make sure that they can get some of that to go elsewhere. So, would you like to try to continue?
Potions.
Yeah, we should try to sell
Potions.
the rock.
Sell the quartz.
Sell the
Sell your
Alexandrite,
drawings.
you mean?
Oh yeah, sell the Alexandrite.
It is certainly
You can't
Alexandrite.
retcon like that.
I rolled a 20.
Well, he can, but we can try to sell it as Alexandrite.
Look at this, painted blue.
Let's not piss off another town.
Rowan, convince them it's Alexandrite.
Oh god. I don't want to use my powers for that.
Okay, that's
Your power of charisma?
Yeah, power of charisma.
Sell your drawings. Occult definitely seems for...
you have some drawings left.
Occult
Do
definitely
I
seems
have
like...
drawings left?
You said you made several in addition to the one that
Oh,
was...
I didn't know if I did. So I have thirst traps.
Yes, you have the thirst traps.
And I'm sure the
Did I draw those during the?
And I'm sure the cultists are going to be very thrilled.
You did. I will retcon my retcon. You can have Alexandrite.
Yay!
Yay!
Is it not worth as much as you thought?
No, it is worth as much as I thought. But
The vendors don't have money to buy it.
Yeah, it's pretty much just what's gonna be. That's like when you
Probably.
Skyrim, you're like, fuck!
We can trade.
Can I add a mod
Yeah,
to
right?
this
Just
campaign?
do a lot of yeah. Can the trains be choo-choo trains? Can the dragons be trains? That's my favorite Skyrim mod, is when the dragons are Thomas the Tank Engine. Sorry.
Yeah, exclamation point Rosebud.
Rosebud! Motherlode is
Motherlode
the
is
better.
better, yeah.
Motherlode's better.
Was that in the newer one?
Yeah. Rosebud's the original one.
Yeah.
Rosebud's like 1,000.
Rosebud.
Rosebud, yeah. And there's Ka-ching
Money, please.
also.
Money, please.
Cast.full edit mode. Charisma 1000.
She's stingy.
Money, please! That's not money.
BB.move
Could be Alexandrite.
Thank you for not dropping
you
that.
suffer from a massive headache and get 9 points of psychic damage.
What?
But we do have an
From
Alexandrite,
praying?
though. We
No,
do
from
have-
saying money,
We
please.
will get 500 gold.
Alright, I'm down to 27.
Well, if anybody can buy it. All right. So we're at the entrance. What do we?
You're at the entrance with all the vendors.
Can I say
and
something
whatnot.
to the group?
Sure.
Please all be on your best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior.
Yeah, I've been this entire time.
I thought you were saying it to the people here.
No, I'm saying it to the people.
I didn't realize it was in character, so it was 10 times better. I was like, Well, thank you. Thank you for looking out for me. This is great. No one ever thinks about Mac. No one ever thinks about Mac.
Mac
That was. I was like, wow, she's so considerate. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. And then I'm like, wait a minute, she means it about the characters.
I mean, also Paul.
If nobody attacks me, I won't attack them.
Just don't say incredibly rude things.
I did it last time.
I don't do that. I don't talk to people.
Do things.
I didn't. I would.
Who
The in-person hated me because of who I was.
I don't think so. She kept going for me.
We left that in because of their rudeness. I said nothing.
A old woman comes up to you.
Oh shit.
Oh, are you guys coming in, or are you just going to keep arguing about each other about being on your best behavior?
Are we allowed in?
Yeah, we want to come in to the town.
We're just foreign, and so my friends and I are not used to, different cultures, so I just wanted to make sure we were all very respectful of everyone before we came in and, just try to be respectful.
Doorways are tough.
Okay. Well,
Do you have any pointers for us? Because we haven't been here before. If you have any advice for us, we just really need some supplies. Basically, we're headed, we're going to continue on to our adventure after this, but we just need some supplies. Mostly potions.
okay. Well, we don't really deal with visitors often. You can see all the merchants here.
Yes.
If you need anything, you might be able to come in.
Sizing us up.
Do you also follow the way?
Yes.
Roll persuasion.
Not deception?
9. Plus whatever.
No, you can't roll below a 10, so
Yeah.
it starts at 10.
Oh, right, so 10 plus whatever.
10 plus like a
but
lot, I think.
Proficiency
It's like 5
is
or whatever.
8.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, so.
18.
Roll the 9.
All right,
18.
Alright, so do I ever have to roll?
18 is your minimum.
Well, you have to roll to
yes.
see if you get a 20 or a 1.
That's true.
Yes, for the fun of it.
Wait, do the 1s still count against her?
No, those get up to 10.
okay.
You can't.
One is not an auto
One
fail.
is not an auto fail.
Nice.
Oh, I've never seen your god before for the one of the way.
I've had it
Interesting.
tailored a little bit. It's for personal reasons.
Very creative, especially the no eyes thing. Very impressive.
Pretty cool.
Yes. Wow. Okay. I will talk to the gods, and we will get you in.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. It's good to have one of the way. Yes.
Out of character. Was the question just for Rowan because of the
It is
math?
only for Rowan because
Yeah,
of the
she was
message.
kind of like...
Yeah.
Also, was it talk to the gods or
Guards.
Oh, okay.
We talk to the gods.
I was
We
about-
hang out with Tiana. I mean, what's up?
I mean, not hang out, more like, do you want to be my follower?
I guess.
Do you want to be my follower or die?
Okay, follower.
Cake or death.
That is why Tiana is one of my favorite characters.
Or death.
You have a choice. You can either die or do what I say. How is this not wonderful?
What a lovely choice.
I'm so benevolent. You have a choice.
How is this being against stealing from people we righteously murdered?
That's why I said it was a gray area.
It's a great.
I did point out it was gray.
You could have tried.
Tiana
No.
is between lawful evil and lawful neutral. Tiana falls in that for the alignment chart. I was merely pointing it out that you would be walking a gray line. That is all. It is
Next time I'm taking from the inn.
it is
Going back to first.
it is DM.
Back to Percy, everybody.
Percy, we're coming.
Finally, someone speaking sense.
So the old woman goes off, and some of the guards that have different outfits, they're in.
Can I be like scanning my brain and being like, the way.
So
the way. Like,
you can roll religion with advantage. I will give you that.
14.
And then
which one is...
Roll it again. 'cause
Roll it again.
advantage.
Oh, sorry. 4.
14. 14 plus 1 gets you up to 15. The way is part of what the Arlands follow. Basically, it is one of their...
Like the Buddhist fortress.
It's one of the ways that they talk about their religion, is that if you are to walk the way, it is kind of the same sort of thought process of you are following the religion as the tenets were provided, as the commandments were set for the entity that they worship. So a follower of the way, inherently you having your face completely covered, you having the hood.
Do they have their face completely covered?
So basically you can usually just see eyes.
Oh,
so that's why she was impressed with the
like,
no
I
eyes.
can't even see
because
their
then it's even
eyes.
better.
Yeah, because it's like even more like I'm more like anonymous. Just
Part of the way is equality. And if everybody looks exactly the same, it's basically ideal. So you've surpassed what they normally have,
Nice,
which is
nice.
another aspect of why, yes, I know you're an eloquence bard and I just kind of have to give it to you. But it's part of the reason why she accepted it as easily, is that you've gone beyond what they naturally have, because obviously
this specific culture it actually works.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Are they really into weapons too?
And that is one
They're
of the
pretty
things.
defensive.
That is one of the things that they do export. However, they don't export the good stuff, but they do export weapons because they happen to be very defensive. So they don't mind giving people lesser versions of their weapons as long as they have the better versions.
Do the good stuff to people they think are following the way. Just an idea.
So
I do have quite a bit of school of eloquence about me.
but that is
Quite eloquent.
that's the entire point, is that you've already surpassed them of having a completely covered face, not showing basically anything.
Yeah, these are just my people. I hired these people to protect me.
Part of it is equality, though, is inherently, if everybody looks the same, one of the things that you'll also find out is, and you would have known from the dreaming, is that they wear platform shoes. So everybody's the same height.
Oh.
Okay, that's interesting. I like that.
Not only that, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
They all wear padding to broaden their shoulders, so that the only real hints that you have that of whether they're male or they're female or whatever is the gloves that they wear, because their garbs go all the way down to the floor, so you can't really see their feet to get a general idea of if they have a bigger shoe size or not. You can't even get that. It's literally everything is tried to be blocked out to be as equal as possible. That is a part of the way. Now, obviously, your height may be slightly off of that, so if it comes up, I forgot my platforms, that kind of thing. Or they're not very good for
they're not great
adventuring.
for traveling. Yeah.
There you go.
And that is one of the things that you'll notice as you look into the city, is that the roads are basically perfect, where they are very flat rather than kind of the cobblestones where platforms might not really work out well.
Right.
So there's a definite thought process in this town of defense, equality, making sure that they can also defend themselves by offering these sorts of situations.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
there you go. And that's a little bit of the way. But they're the thing that they worship can be a little bit interesting.
I feel like we could take them. They're all in platform shoes.
Did I not just say?
I'm talking to Answer then.
Fenrir.
I mean,
Chill.
I don't want to murder everyone.
No, I'm just saying, should things go south,
Oh yeah,
they're going to have platform
And
shoes.
why would they go south?
if and when things go
we're
south.
planning to go south.
Southwest.
Southeast.
Oh, southeast.
Southwest gets us to the mountains. Southeast.
I like the mountains. Let's go there.
As you approach the guards, one of them goes, "All right, you," and points to Rowan. you can come in. Followers of the way are accepted. The other 3 of you, we're going to have to figure out how much you will adhere to our own rules. So for the other 3, what I'd like you to do is each of you has to make 3 rolls, and it'll be just standard intelligence rolls.
Does the order matter?
Nope.
What is your name? What? Is your favorite color? What?
Oh, great. Never mind. I've got nothing good.
15, 16, 4.
Okay.
Intelligence.
11,
Yep.
14. Does that count?
15, 16, 5.
You made it bigger.
6 and 3. I'm just gonna stay outside.
I fixed it.
Oh, come on. 19. So 11, 14, 19.
15, 16, 5.
Yeah.
What is the airspeed velocity of a
17, 6, and
Whoa!
3. So
I
I'm
don't know
staying
that.
outside.
Rowan,
Yes.
I need you to make 1d20 roll and tell me the result.
Clickety clack.
You're not attacking.
That good, huh?
What is it?
It's a 1.
What is it, Precious? What is it?
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Straight to jail. Right away.
Straight to jail.
That was a 20! Wait. Is it not worth it?
No, I think...
It's not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. But she's funny. She gets it all the time.
It's worth it.
Hey!
We'll take the... All right.
We're not counting
I
the...
thought we were counting.
Yeah, I think we're not counting the 20 in
Are we
jail.
doing the 20 in
I was
jail?
counting the
Okay,
20
good.
in jail.
Good, because that was...
Another one.
That, yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Straight
it
to
was.
jail.
Yeah, no, it was a jail. At least that was a 20, though. That one did turn into a 20, though, when I turned it into jail.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Does that one get out of jail immediately now?
Yeah, get out of jail free card. I think so.
Okay, alright, fine.
It's up to if you're not.
Yeah, it's completely up to you.
Oh,
Like, wash up.
Oh, that's what it was. I'm like, that's a weird sound for a dice to make.
Fascinating.
20.
I bet this would make.
Yeah, that's what I thought of.
That makes some good sounds. So, Fenrir, you're the only one that is having trouble speaking to the guards properly.
Of course.
And as you're about to finish your little interview with them, Rowan kind of goes up and whispers in the ear, "He's one with the way." And then the guard's kind of like, "What?" And Rowan's just like, "He's one with the way." And the guard's like, and then Rowan tries again, "He's one with the way." And the guard goes, "I ain't got time for this." So the guards let you into the city, and this is one of the few times that normal people would actually be let into the city. You have basically a chaperone that has been designated as Rowan, and you walk into the main area here of what is that, Forlorn Court. So inside of Forlorn Court is kind of houses. All the houses are Spartan. Overall, they are built of wood instead of stone or anything of that nature. They are built of wood. They seem to be in constant construction and deconstruction. So it seems like part of their lives are always transitory. It's kind of a nifty sort of existence there of restarting, as it were. So you can see that there's portions of houses being torn down that look perfectly fine, and then houses that are going up, and then just standard homes overall. And in the center, you do get a kind of a vision of the citadel right in the center. This has walls that you're looking at 60 feet in the air at least. It is an absolute overlook point to make sure that it can see.
I thought you were going to say it is an absolute unit.
It's an absolute.
Is the building the same height as the walls, or is the building higher than the walls, or
The
lower?
building is higher than the walls.
Higher than the
So the way to think of this city is kind of it was built into a hill, so everything is kind of coalescing upwards towards the citadel, and then the citadel is an absolute unit on top of that. So it gives them a good view of the mostly flat terrain around. Yet again, defense, defense, defense. There are obviously historical reasons for needing that defense, but that is part of their culture. What kind of things would you like to visit now that you're inside of the Arlen space?
I would like to read
Vendors.
very quietly.
Can we just stop and reflect at like how good that just went? Like our best interactions, like with anybody, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
All right.
He asked me some weird questions, but
See what happens when you let me do the talking.
hope we never see that guy again.
Behind you is Jana.
Well, let us get some
I have a whole thing of time still. Let's sell the stone so we have money.
Let's sell that.
Oh, and I also have some artwork to sell.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
We can try that.
I don't think your artwork is going to work
Are the
here.
only merchants outside of the place, or are there merchants inside of the place?
You have gone inside,
Very
so there are the outsider merchants, and then there are insider merchants that you can find. So they exist in both places. Those ones are just trying to get some of the more unique things that this particular town can provide.
Based on the wares they're peddling, who looks like they would buy precious stone?
Who looks like they would buy my precious?
My precious. So you're walking the streets and you've stumbled across an area that looks like kind of all of the stores are located, or at least the storefronts.
Merchants Row.
Basically a merchant's row. Honestly, if you think about it, everybody's kind of on foot. It makes sense that all of the stuff that you need is in one area, and then you just kind of go back to wherever you live.
I love this place.
So that they try to make it at least make a little bit of sense. You are getting looks, at least the three of you. Your looks are the ones that you're getting, even though there's not a lot to go off. The looks that you're getting are more of being impressed.
Admiration.
Yes, there's more of an admiration inherently there, because you're basically reaching the ideal.
Right.
Especially since now the weakness of revealing the eyes, you don't have that right now. So, and side note for anybody that's watching and seen the artwork for Rowan, I got the mask wrong when I did the original artwork. So, the mask is basically completely blank, just in case your headcanon is not caught up.
My headcanon is right.
Yeah, well, your headcanon is right. It's your character.
I need a mask.
I'm gonna stand like, nice and not like haughty, but like I'm gonna stand in a way that looks like I'm showing my companions around. Like I have a handle on the situation.
They know your character. One of the things that I'm kind of curious is, because you can shift, did you take the opportunity while you were kind of walking to adjust your height to the everybody else of the way?
Am I allowed to adjust my height?
You are allowed to adjust your height. That's part of...
Then yeah, I would do it like kind of subtly.
It's very subtle as you're walking. Like that is literally how it would
What's
be.
the height difference from before to
Yeah,
now?
do we notice?
I'm just gonna like
What is their normal height?
Yeah.
Do we know this is changing?
What is your normal height? How do you usually envision yourself?
like 5'6".
Yeah.
And
So the way gets you up to about 6 foot.
Wow, that's
You would
there's
definitely
no
notice
way
that.
we wouldn't notice that.
So they're now taller than me.
Yes.
So I would notice.
They're like my height.
Yes.
I think.
So that's why I was
think
leaving it off.
I
Zephy-
see.
Zephy's 5'8".
If you want
would
to,
definitely notice.
if you want to take advantage of it or not, the way gets you up to about 6 foot. That is about the height of everybody at the way.
Oh, I'm 5'10", so they're taller than me too now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that will be noticeable.
Are you following through with that? Or-
What I'm doing is I'm thinking I'm going to like pull my coat, like cloak a little forward. It's like, yeah, I just put on some shoes, guys.
You really don't want you really don't want us to know
like
anything
at
about you.
Rowan's feet to see
Yeah.
if I can see
Some shoes,
different
guys.
shoes that are on.
Yeah.
Yelling at us to be
Should I
to be
roll or do I notice?
Yeah, I want to.
Rowan, the first stop that you make is one of the platform shoe places.
Yay!
Okay, so you're just gonna put the shoes on instead?
Just curious.
And I buy it.
I didn't know which way you wanted to go. Did you want do you want to shift or do you want to do the platform shoes? Because that is one of the stores that's available. Because the first stores are the clothing ones.
yelling at us to be good and won't even tell us anything about you.
I think we're going to pretend that I buy a pair of platform shoes.
Brilliant. So, I don't know how much you want to pretend. I would hand over money to keep the
what
masking.
money?
Oh,
Right, they have money.
They do have money.
to keep the what?
I'd keep it the mask up of the
to
facade.
be like, I pretend I bought something.
Because somebody would be paying attention to you, and if you
Oh,
slip
I
them
see.
actually a coin to in return for the shoes.
I'm going to buy instead an actual small leather book. Just because I want one. What else do they have that I could buy?
While pretending that you're getting the
Yeah,
shoes?
because I'll actually give them money. I don't need shoes.
Got it.
What else do I
Roll
buy?
sleight of hand real quick. 20, and then
11 plus.
I don't remember.
11.
Sleight of hand is itself +3 for Dex or Constitution.
Dex. Yep.
Dex, so that's +1. 12. Is there anything else?
Fenrir, you're the only one that might have seen something,
So I roll against it?
so you can roll perception against it.
Sure. 18 plus.
Oh.
Perception would be +4. So 22.
So this is the opportunity that you get to.
I'm going to look cute and go like. That's what I do. And even Riley goes.
This is one of the opportunities that you get to, if you want to, if it comes up in conversation.
To juice.
Jimmy Hughes!
I won't do anything now.
We will.
But
look
I
it
will
up.
have that for later.
You have that data point for later now.
Okay.
You have that data point that literally it was very clear that it was the book. You were the only one that turned around to and happened to catch a glimpse.
Okay.
I'm scoping out the other shops.
Well, and that's exactly what ends up happening.
Actually, can I just buy like a pair of other shoes? Like a better pair of shoes? Would they do anything?
I mean, all the shoes
They
would
only
be.
have platform shoes? Okay.
They all do platform here.
Okay. I was figuring it might be nice to own something cute.
So I'm going to give you one more shot with rolling sleight of hand. Performance. No, this time you get performance. Performance, and then I'll see if we need anything after that. This one will be performance,
Well, yeah. 12.
and then it's going to be your. So it's a 20.
Okay, yeah.
So you have to do a perception against this one, also.
Do I lose the information I have now? Regardless?
Your initial information is that it looked like when when they gave the money over, that it was referring to the book. The next thing that they are doing is a big show of making it look like the boots are going on their foot.
Okay.
The platform shoes are going on their foot, so they're basically lifting up the leg in a way that the cloak is kind of masking it, and then your perception is going to be determining as their leg is lengthening if you're going to spot that or not. Okay, so what's your perception on that?
I got a 19, so I lost.
Woo! So close.
I'm so annoyed with this.
Oh man, that was really good. So the two pieces of information end up colliding.
Slightly contradictory.
It's slightly contradictory. I'll let you have the contradiction.
I can still ask about it later.
You can still ask about it later of being like, hey, I thought you gave money for the book.
And the whole shushing gesture.
I kind of gave yourself away there.
I didn't do that at all. Only Riley did that.
Well, I had to do the next. I didn't catch up far enough, so if you want to retcon that, it's fine.
No shushing.
Because I didn't retcon enough of what was the next step that had to happen.
Okay. So I don't see the shushing. I just noticed the book.
Yes, there was the money for the book, and then
I'm putting on shoes.
and then the exaggerated performance, and then you're missing
Did
the
you shout that out while you did?
What lovely shoes.
I'm gonna change how I wrote that down then.
Yes, thank you. You have now become the same
It's fucking tall.
the same size as people of the way.
Nice.
The Arlen. So
Puff out my shoulders.
Rowan's a transformer.
Let's
Like,
roll.
is that the sound your bones make?
Yours don't?
Yeah, yours don't. Gee whiz. You're a youngin'. All right, so
I was thinking more of the mechanical sounds.
at the stores, somebody will take your gem. They will give you 50 gold for it.
Wait,
500
wait,
gold.
wait.
Sorry,
Okay,
500. It's
okay.
Alexandrine.
Get some money.
Things that
All
you
right.
find.
I hand out
splitting this evenly,
I hand
right?
out 125 to everyone.
No, thank Tiani.
Wow. That's incredible.
But what am I supposed to do with all this money? Like,
Good for you.
Inspiration for not being a jerk.
Inspiration for one, not being a jerk. Inspiration
Rich as
two for
fuck
surprising
now.
Mac.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me
I'm
just
still
write
a
down
paladin.
Gold.
We couldn't steal
And
anything
yet,
earlier.
I'm shocked.
I don't consider these guys evildoers. So
Things that you find. Rations.
saving my money though.
Inherently the clothes of the way. So if you guys want to disguise yourself as members of the way, or to show respect as members of the,
I'd
way.
like to buy stuff to blend in.
All right.
No,
So-
just keep wearing what I have on.
I have a chaperone.
Same.
Subtract 1 gold, and it just goes on over the top of your stuff. The cloak that you have, effectively, you just end up getting the narrower vision, and they give you basically a cloak.
Forget to buy shoes like me.
I had 2 gold before, so
Yeah, I did not write down.
So I'd
I'm
taken
pretty
one
sure
of
I
your
had
2 golds.
5.
yeah.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
now
I have 126.
Oh no!
All right. You have access to rations. So if you want
Potions.
to stock up on some rations, you can do that.
I'm good on that,
Rations.
but I would like
Good
to find
potions.
potions somewhere.
How much are
po-
rations?
So ration is basically 1 gold each.
For a day of food or a meal?
It's a day of food.
Okay. And we have 2 days left now.
And you have basically 2 days left now.
I will buy.
Rowan needs 2, right?
Rowan needs to.
Yes. I will buy 20.
There you go, 20 rations.
How far
20.
is it to the Blue Eye Beach?
I am down to 105.
You're
I
looking
don't know,
well over probably 500 miles.
I just figure, we should
that far.
keep stocked up on food.
I guess.
And there's
The
more,
Blue Eyed
there's-
Witch is
and
gonna
there's
be
more-
a-
and there's more cities along the way, right?
Yeah.
and it's 20 per day of ration.
Things get
No.
interesting
1
the
gold per
farther
day.
you
1
go
gold per day
away
of ration.
from Red
He
Room.
bought
I said it
20
wrong.
he
I
bought
said it
20
wrong.
of them,
Yeah, I
yeah.
said it wrong. I guess 20. That's a lot. That's good. We got money.
It's 20 days of food. You're probably going to be rocking and rolling.
Yeah, I'll do 20 as well. So now
Okay.
I'm done.
So that
I'll buy 1.
I'm not as hungry.
Just if I feel like eating someday.
It's just a 22 total though.
And
So,
by the way, these are the really good
Yeah,
rations.
too.
So inherently, it's going to have jerky. It's going to have nuts. It still has hardtack in it.
What about potions?
But it does have a broth also. So there's a kind of a broth starter that's in a wet skin.
Oh, here's what I'll do. I won't buy the 1. I'll buy food for my.
Oh, okay.
What did that cost me?
But he didn't need food either.
$100.
Oh yeah, he doesn't need food either.
He likes the
Do you
bone
have
though.
dog rations?
I'll buy a dog bone.
All right. That's
You could have taken some
you
of
get
the,
that basically for free.
could've taken
After they
the
spend
zombie
everything,
bones.
they're like, "Here you go."
Buy a doggy toy.
All right.
Like a ball.
Next time you kill somebody, take their bones for the dog.
Potions.
All right. I'll buy.
Morally against
I'll
that.
buy the bone and a dog and a ball for him.
Ball's 5 silver, so cut a gold in half.
Okay.
Potions are 50 gold each.
50 gold.
50 gold each.
50.
50
50
What do they do?
for a normal potion.
for a normal potion.
What is
50
the
gold each.
dealing on that again?
It's like 1d4 or something.
Well, depends on how you do the potion. Remember, we're using those rules.
Quickened potion.
And a potion is 2d4 plus
4.
I think it's 2d4 plus 4. I think.
Oh, okay.
Off the top of my head. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
But you get the maximum amount if you quaff it as an action.
Can I do some kind of roll to see if that's what potions normally cost around in this world? Or if we're being ripped off?
You can do... whether you're being ripped off or not, you can do a history check to do price check of what things used to cost.
Yeah, I feel like he should
11.
know what things cost
Yeah,
in the cities around here. Typically.
Yeah, 11
At least in
plus...
Renthor.
History, 0. 11.
As far as you know, it's always been 50 gold. Somehow there's no inflation in 3 years.
Still seems steep.
Should we check outside?
Should we what?
Check outside the city.
How many potions do you want?
Right now, none for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking none right now, but I would love if we can go to a weaponsmith and see if our way knower can get us some good weapons.
That would be good too, but before that, can I try to sell my art? I don't know how much I have.
It'll be
Okay.
It'll be extremely lewd for them, given that they all were like,
They're utilitarian.
yeah.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm gonna.
Oh! You almost activated my trap card.
Wrong place to sell this one.
Man, I was so excited. I'm like, yes?
Yes, you can try to sell your art.
Tonight, I'm gonna draw somebody in the traditional garb.
There you go.
That might be a smart idea. Well played.
Hide my.
I can borrow your outfit and I can be your model.
How much you wearing my clothes?
Fine. Do it from memory.
Of you and his garb?
Yeah.
Doing things with my hand.
Anything else that you would like to shop for? So we've gotten food. You are balking at the price of potions. We're also interested in. We're also interested in weapons.
Yeah, let's find the weapon.
Let's see if the...
Oh yeah, they
There
have
is-
connections.
We look to you because you were the one that showed us the way better than these other people.
Are your weapons not fine enough?
And now you're
could always
towering
be better.
over all of them, by the way.
That's the only time. I'm like,
Rowan, how did you get so tall?
You haven't noticed.
They bought shoes.
Do I see shoes?
Their outfit is covering the
yeah,
feet, so-
I'm dressed in the way of the way. And that's
I
what
find
it
no reason to find this suspicious.
Like that seems.
Yeah, apparently this is what people do here.
Weird, but all right.
is. It's
Yeah,
the way.
I did everything except for the platform shoes. I'm gonna stick to my. So I guess I'm gonna be
They're only like 2 inches.
2
under.
inches shorter.
Remember,
than
they're
everyone
going
else.
for equality. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're,
You're
platform
only
shoes.
slightly less equal than the rest of them.
exactly.
Platform shoes don't sound comfortable to walk around in. So
The man
Especially not
says in
Full
in
metal.
full armor.
it's very comfortable when you're being attacked.
There you go.
Okay, so what do you want, weapons-wise? What the heck are you looking for?
Let's see
A
what
new
they have.
axe. If they have a new axe.
A new axe. Sorry, does anyone else need anything else?
I'd like
I
to
can
check out
talk
their
to the
swords.
people.
You want to talk to people?
I can talk to people.
You want to talk to people?
Are you allowed to do that?
Did you
I
realize
am
that the
now-
only reason that we're in here is because of me? And
Yeah.
you didn't even decide to get dressed like them?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are the morals
good.
now?
Antiven did?
Why would I want to put those
And
clothes
so
on?
now you're thinking that you're going to be treated well by these folks?
They seem nice enough.
They seem nice enough
Yeah.
to me.
And me now.
You know, I would entertain and let you talk to them if my reputation were on the line.
It's fine.
Just say.
Morally, I think she's right.
You?
I'm making fun of his morals.
Oh, okay.
It still works. I've asked her to speak for me. I know that I'm not accepted here.
Them.
Yes, sorry.
Owned.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to just browse their weaponry.
Okay, alright. Maybe I can make that happen.
I don't know what I want.
You need bronze knuckles.
Do we still need bronze?
We don't know where that guy went, so
Not an unfruitful thing to look for.
You seem pretty angry. I'm keeping this time close to me.
There was also many things that we fought now that all were weak to bronze.
In the one town.
I mean, something tells me this is going to keep happening to us. If you don't want to be prepared, that's okay. That's your call.
No, let's go see what they have.
Bad things do seem to follow us around. I mean, you're still here.
Wow.
Rude.
That was uncalled for.
Nightmare was really upset about the morals thing.
I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
You head to the blacksmith, and the blacksmith has an interesting wares here. Now, I am going to make a lore statement here on what is being offered. I'm sure the internet may not agree with me. Okay? However, I am going to make the argument that mithril counts as a silvered weapon.
Okay.
That is my argument on that one, is I've always kind of known mithril as, kind of some silver-ish alloy that happens to be incredibly lightweight. So I'm going to go with that. So if you, the weapons that you see before you are mithril, which is part of the magic here. Now, the other aspect here, where I disagree with 5E's rules, and I'm just going to make it clear now, is that if you get a +1 weapon, it is not automatically magic. I'm going to get raked over the coals for that one.
Yep.
But
By us.
For starters.
that's what the joy of starting with 3.5E. They weren't necessarily magical. And then you could have mastercraft weapons. So, in this instance, you see mithril weapons. They would all be at least +1 or +2 for their damage. They are not magic, but they do count as silvered.
I'm going to just become a sword collector, I guess. Just have all different kinds.
You are over encumbered by swords.
Sometimes it pays to be prepared.
You're gonna look like the Iron Throne with the sword sticking out from your.
I was just thinking like Geralt with the multiple swords.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does that, doesn't he?
My mind had that. My mind went that.
Blue is coming back, baby. He's coming back.
Yeah, I have a sword specifically for him.
Yeah.
No,
Does double
is he
damage,
coming
which is even
back?
better.
Is he really coming back?
It's a good thing
Have you learned your lesson on already fast now?
it does double damage.
All right, so
Maybe you can sell the thirst traps to them.
No. We're not doing that.
how much are the mithril swords?
A long sword is going to run you 100 gold.
Conveniently, just almost exactly the amount you have.
Is there any difference in quality, or is it just
Is it +1?
It's going to be a +1 sword. So you would get +1 on it, but it is not magical. But it counts as silver.
And it's more lightweight?
It is lightweight.
Now, does that even really come into play other than carrying weight, which we don't really keep track of?
If you end up making a good argument, it can lead to advantage on certain attacks in the future. Of something like being able to whip it that much faster, there is a good chance that I'll give you advantage on certain things,
Interesting.
depending on your description.
Is there a whip?
There is a whip.
Is it mithril?
It has a mithril tip,
How much is it?
75.
I'm guessing the battle axe is more than 100.
Why don't you just get a mithril tip for your current?
I don't know. Can I do that? Is that an option? Can I just swap out the tips of my whip with other tips? Or should I just buy a
Just the tip?
Can I buy just the tip?
Nope.
Oh,
Gotta buy the entire whip.
I could create some art for you if you're.
oh my gosh.
So yeah, do they have axes or battle axes? Or...
They do. Great Axe is going to run you 100 gold.
Okay.
Was the whip also +1?
It is.
Rowan,
the wrong
would you kindly talk to these people for us?
Please.
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 Yep.
Rowan, buy me a whip.
No.
I mean, I'll give you the money. Just talk to them for me. You said I wasn't allowed to talk.
You're not allowed to talk.
Alright, here's my money. Go buy me a whip.
Silent servant.
Peasant.
See if you can get a good deal.
He's a hired help.
Yeah, maybe like they will offer a deal if we buy multiple things. I don't know.
That's a. Good idea.
I have no idea if that's true.
Me and all of my,
Words.
yeah, I can't think of the word. What
Or
was it?
sparring.
Impressive the wayness.
Yes. The wayness.
Just, respectfully walk up to the person at the counter and greetings.
He looks at you. Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, indeed. My companions here are here for some purchases for weapons. And what we have...
Perception check.
Oh, okay. Whee! I got a 9.
You don't see it.
No.
Moving on.
I don't see it. All right,
Keep going.
fantastic.
We're good.
And just hoping to make some purchases. Just wondering.
Staring sullenly into each other's eyes.
Yeah, sorry, I really lost it all. I
eyes
lost
that-
everything.
They don't show their eyes.
Oh, right.
I was really planning on this encounter going there. And we're just, I was just inquiring to see that this is the full selection of wares. I don't know if you have another room or something elsewhere that I just missed. Or
This is it.
fantastic.
I do not sell to outsiders.
What if the purchases are for you and we leave?
I mean, I'm dressed up.
You too.
Yeah. Well, myself and my one companion here did also want to purchase. Would it be all right if we purchased?
Where'd you get your mask?
I got a long time ago.
One like you walked through here before. Interesting.
Well, I'm not the only one with this mask.
And yet, I do not have this mask. I am not as clean with the way as you are. Fascinating. You do not have the mask.
No.
Fascinating.
I mean,
Yes.
not everyone is as cool as I am.
Clearly not.
Next way slowly.
What is it made of?
It's a little rude.
Is it?
It is.
But I want one also. Is it unfair to want it to be equal?
It's not unfair to want to be equal.
Yes, it is not. Fascinating. Why does this one not have the mask?
We walk slightly different paths. He is not
I'm not.
quite yet there with the way.
Yes, kind of short. Interesting.
As you
Fascinating.
can see, we're all on different paths, and it is a different path that we all take, and the one who walked here before me must have taken the same path I have. It's not an easy path. I would not even always say that we are equal. We're trying to be, in all the ways. As all that follow the way are trying to be equal.
Fascinating.
This is the way.
We're leaving, bye.
We were backing away slowly.
Okay.
We're going outside.
We were backing away slowly.
Yeah, we're trying to go outside the way outside.
Do I need to roll deception?
Stealth.
Stealth.
No, he's more interested in the mask. Yes. Fascinating. Well done. That was pretty good. Yes. Fascinating. We have an inequality, and yet we're supposed to be equal. We don't know where that mask comes from. Can you see? You must be able to see. Or do you hear well?
I hear as well as all. And I see as well as all.
Fascinating. Interesting. I wonder. Yes. I shall sell you weapons. There's no special stock. These are for you. And for him. Correct?
Yes.
Roll.
18.
You get better.
Nicely done.
You could get a 20.
Roll deception.
20.
Nat 20.
Yes. I believe you. As such, I shall give you a discount on your weapons. 50 gold each. Is that fair?
More than fair. It's even more fair that you are treating us as better than equals to give us a discount.
No. We are all equals under the way. No one better, no one worse. Your mask, though, much better than the rest of us.
I wouldn't say it's better, but it does align me more with the way. I would love to tell you where I did get it, but it is unfortunately lost to my own memory.
You hide your eyes. Very fascinating. But I see yours. It is one inequality that we cannot remove. Fascinating. Good. Very well. 100 gold for 2 weapons.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Be one with the way.
You're like 3 weapons?
Yes, I sometimes like to use different types. Could I get 2 weapons?
How would that make you equal if you have 2 weapons?
Different what? Different enemies.
I wouldn't use them
require-
at the same time, yeah.
Would you give someone a bow and a dagger? Bow and a dagger, they're for different purposes.
I do have mithril arrows. Are you interested in mithril arrows?
No, I was thinking more, a sword and an axe, depending on what I'm fighting.
Was that not what I
I had a
priced?
whip. You gave me a
Ah,
whip.
you wanted a whip.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes.
A
So you
sword
want
and
an axe.
Sword and an axe.
Yes, an axe. I guess that could be a great equalizer. Fascinating. Never thought of that. How would you use an axe?
2-handed?
Interesting. My weapon is mithril. You would not need the second hand.
Ooh.
It's no longer heavy.
Oh. I've never used mithril weapon before.
Yes. Fascinating.
He's new to the way.
Yeah. And to mithril weapons.
One day you may grow and be one with the way.
By 2 inches.
Maybe I'll look for shoes too on my way out.
With a discount, you'll buy shoes.
No, not in this show. At
He
the shoe
doesn't
store.
have shoes here. Oh, hey.
At the shoe store.
Yes. 150 for all 3 weapons then. Yes.
All right, we'll pool our money together.
Thank you. This is very kind and generous. Be one with the way.
Be one with the way.
He's new.
And on that note, thank you for watching Rolling Renegades. That's us. That's it for now. Roll out.